All right, so going to do a little back testing from these past 2 weeks. Been decently hard to read the markets, a little hard, but just going to go back to the basics of liquidity, supply and demand, and just yeah, just see what we could do. So on the 1 hour, we're obviously bullish. What is our range from here? Got lowest point that broke to here. This is really our range. Got this zone right here, or the band zone. Price is tapping back into, and as you can see, it is 9:25 a.m. as this is being traded. Where's our liquidity that we see? We see liquidity really only here. So this is low-key the only place I'm looking for there to be liquidity. Down here is the only place where I see price getting to sweep liquidity. So we could tap it down here and then push up, but let's see what price does here. So hold on. All right, so I am gonna be patient, but we do see price bounce up a little bit. We go to the 1 minute. We don't really see any entries here. Internal structure was broken here, so we are bearish as for internal structure, but swing structure we are bullish. So right now I am pro swing, pro internal, because I am bullish on this. On the market right now it's 9:30. It just opened. Let's see. Price does. Price pushes up heavy. Continues pushing up. Retraces. See price pull down a little bit. So I'm guessing we're not, for today at least, we're not going to be pulling down to this liquidity. So I'm looking for Fibonacci entry instead in that case. So we tap back into the 50% equilibrium. So we could target these weak highs. We are also at this area where we have found strength at from price previously. So I mean, we're seeing price bounce now. We can enter now. You also see price play out with this Fibonacci right here. 50% taps 61.8. So I'm gonna have my TP up here. About like $5, I guess, on it. Let's see how price moves. Price pull up. Retrace down a little bit, higher low. See price pull up again. And come down, 50% equilibrium. Price continues pushing up. We see a breaker structure right here. We just stay in this trade. All right, at this point, I'm going to move my stop loss to break even. I'm gonna see if we can see price push up a little bit more. Let's see another pullback. And then price stops at the 50% once again. Stay in this. Might exit or just let this trade go. What time is it? It's 10:50. Yeah. I'm just gonna let price play out. Okay, we let it play out. We hit CPU. And here we saw that liquidity obviously wasn't getting swept. We saw a break a structure to the upside, so we could be confident liquidity is probably not going to get swept in here. We got price didn't need us sweep this liquidity. We just need to tap back into this area of demand. We break a structure, pull back. We entered on the pullback right here on the 5-minute. Boom, good trade. Going to now we have to fast forward to the next 10:30 today. What was this day? Today this was a Monday, so there's also liquidity up here that we can see price getting to. That's also another confluence as to why I TP there. So next 10:30 is around right here. Let's mark it. All right, and just let price move there. Yeah, we're close enough. All right, so let's see what price is doing here. See price built even more liquidity down here, so there's a bunch of liquidity down here that price we can see price looking to sweep soon, like a deep sweep. There's also let's say liquid. I guess up here as well. Could also consider this our range we're trading within. In 1 hour, still bullish. You see a break of structure to the upside, but this high has still strong. This is a weak high. Failed to take out this lower or higher low. So this is a weak high. Failed to take out this higher low to the downside. And yeah, now we're looking for price to probably continue up. I'm bullish looking at the price right now. 9:15. 2, 3, 4. Price opened. All right, so let's see where we see liquidity on the lower time frame. See some built down here that we could seek. Some built down here that we could seek. So I'll probably look for a deeper retracement. Probably just sweeping this liquidity down here. Quick sweep, but then a continuation up. Let's see what price does. Okay, so price just rallies up. So we sweep this liquidity up here, and then now we're having a strong reaction. Should have scaled down, honestly, like down here. I'll probably enter for a sell, as we are probably seeking these low resistance liquidities. So I'll enter for a sell here, loss there. Boom. Come back up, back down. We could scale in. Price is coming back. Probably see price pull back a little bit more. Tap into equilibrium and then shot down. We'll enter again. Just targeting the same place. Sell again. See price strong push down. You see a pullback, a little bit of a pullback again. We're on the 1 minute just so we get good entries. On the 5 minute, you're not really getting entries like this. Hold on, pull back. I'm probably not gonna. I'll enter and just Nah, because I'm not seeing price getting below more than that area. But if I were to enter, I'd enter probably to down here. But I'm not looking for price to completely reverse right now, you know? And we would have got stopped out anyways. Time is it? It's 11. So I'll move this stop loss, of course, to break even. This one's still here, so let's see what price does. Probably just gonna stay in here until it hits CP. Hits CP. It's a good trade. And then instantly sweeps that liquidity and is probably gonna push back up. Honestly, could look to get in again, like because I'm just confident that price is gonna pull back up off of this. Loki might just enter, just because of my confidence that after the super liquidity we're just gonna be flying. So I'll enter right here and just enter for like kind of swingy trade. Target a 1 to 3. Just off of that sweep of liquidity. Because you see how it closed here. This target up here as well. You could just move it up. Okay, so that wasn't the best of ideas, but yeah, I am pretty confident that price is going to continue pushing up still. But let's just see what price does. Let's see, where's the next session? Over here. Okay, so price sweeps this liquidity, goes even deeper, and then, yeah, just rallies up. Yeah, that's the reaction I was looking for. Now going into market open again. I don't know how you saw me put it at 9. Like I literally put it at 9:15. How is it over? Okay. Where do we have liquidity? We have liquidity up here. A bunch of liquidity up here. You see price possibly tap into. And then we have lower resistance liquidity like down here. And down here. Probably not any further, maybe over here off this gap that price failed to close. That's the deepest I'd be looking for price to retrace into though, but overall still bullish. We see price break structure right here, so we're seeing a pretty deep pullback. After we see a break of structure, we want to see a pullback and a continuation. So yeah, so let's look and see what price does. Are seeing price retrace pretty strongly off of this, but I just think that we're gonna see price dip a little bit lower, at least until here, or we'll see price create structure here then break it. But I don't want to enter off of this. Okay, I'm looking to enter now off of this like wick. If we see a break of structure here, I'll enter. Okay, we see it. Instantly enter. Stop loss like right here. And where are we seeking this buy side liquidity or sell side liquidity? Enter. Feeling really confident in this trade right here. Okay, see price pull back really strongly. I'm looking for a re-entry here with this Fibonacci entry. Tap back into equilibrium. And then price just pulls back up. Tight stop loss. Not gonna risk as much on this trade. I'm not looking at the numbers. I'm just literally looking at this number here. The price is just tickling the stop loss. So we're out of the session now. Just gonna see price play out. See what price does. Move it to 10-minute. Okay, we got stopped out of both of those trades, but I like the idea. Yeah, we got stopped out, then price just skyrockets to TP, or almost to TP. It was a good idea. I like the idea of that trade. I'm not mad. So now we're looking for price to get to 930. So middle of this is 9. So if it gets to the middle of this, it should be 9. Okay. So 1 hour, what do we see? Well, we see a break of structure to the downside, right? Break of structure to the downside, push up, pull back, and then price pulls strongly down. And now price internally broke structure to the downside again. So I'm bearish right now. Even though we are seeing a strong pullback, this is really just a pullback to see possibly get a re-entry off of about the 5-minute. Where do we see liquidity? Just so we know, for a reversal pattern, we hope see it up here. And where are we seeking liquidity to the downside? Probably down here. So this would be our TP. These would be our TPs. So let's see how price. Oh, reacts here. And on the 1-minute, we swept liquidity right here. Probably a tap, push up, tap into this liquidity, and then see price sweep all the way down. It's the most favorable entry. See price tap up here. Let's see it. Unless we see a break of structure first. Alright, we see price tap into this liquidity. 1 minute, very sniper entry. Okay, we see price slam down a little bit. I'm gonna be aggressive here. And we have a ton of low resistance liquidity down here. A ton that we could just target. Boom. 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 Ton of low resistance liquidity. So I'm gonna have a pretty swingy trade, but very tight stop loss. Targeting down here. And we see our first TP get hit. I don't know how to exit, like, I don't want to exit the whole thing. Oh, well, I don't know how to add partials, but I take partials out here. And honestly, I just let this trade rock. What time is it? Oh, it's 12. Okay, so I'll just let this trade play out. Honestly, bro, considering how price is just consolidating here, I might just exit here with the win. Like I know it's a chance. Okay, so if I just did this, okay, I'm gonna exit here, full position. Could see price tap the TP, but like, bro, price tapped into break even way too many times. 9 right here. So laggy. Okay, so we see price just. I don't even know. Again. Wait. Oh, that's the wrong one. Oh my goodness, I'm on the hourly. No, this beautiful liquid. No. No. This was beautiful. All this liquidity up here and the price sweeps, strong push down, it just slams. No. That's so unfortunate. But hindsight, just based off the few trades we got off, dang, that's genuinely like heartbreaking because like all this liquidity down here that we've been seeking, all this up here that we could seek as well. Not even up here, like right here, these double highs. No, look at this. This is textbook stuff. Sweeps. Oh my gosh. But yeah, so we got some great trades. This was a pretty bad trade right here. These we got just swept out. It was just so very unfortunate for this trade. Price should have had TPs up here too, but price just tapped us out and then just continued. Again, that's probably my fault because look at where my stop loss was. It wasn't below the sweep. If it was below the sweep, we would have been safe from that. And this trade, that's really just unfortunate. I can't lie. But yeah, that's basically it for this back testing session. A little sloppy, I'll say. Not the best. But you know, we tried. We tried, and I feel like we got pretty good trades. Like, let's see. Yeah, our losses were pretty small, but our wins were huge. If we keep this up for a regular account, we see like, of course, I'm not trading these large numbers now. That's winning 10% on a 100K account is insane. Like, you should not be doing that. But you know, or losing 2 or 5%, like that's crazy. But yeah, these are pretty great trades. Pretty great trades. I'm not mad. So yeah, we're sticking back to the strategy because before I was trading, you know, fair value gaps and all of that. Or I tried trading fair value gaps and all of that and lost sight on the simplicity of this strategy. It's just liquidity, supply and demand, and market structure as a whole. Pro internal and swing structure, where are we seeking liquidity, all of that. And you see how it's working here. Of course we're gonna get stopped out, of course, but we're gonna lose trades, we're gonna win many more, and our wins are gonna be way bigger than our losses, as you could see from here. So yeah, basically it.